Know what I say about Taylor going on Travis's podcast? Breakup indicator. Just kidding, I don't really care. What I do care about is the fact that lately, anytime I make a video talking about Trump, it gets suppressed on here. So we're going to talk about it again because no one is talking about this point. Trump is saying that there's this huge uptick in crime in DC. That is factually inaccurate. These are year-to-date violent crime numbers. That's 2024, that's 2025. It's lower. This is overall crime, 2024, 2025. It's down by 7%. I will say this, there is always an uptick of violence, of crime in the summer months. This is well documented. It has to do with like people being outside more and interacting more. It also has to do with the fact that like rising temperatures, which by the way, climate change is making that a thing, make people more irritable and things happen. And I would argue that Trump, this is his playbook. He actually wants there to be this little summer uptick. And you want to know how I know that? He decimated community-based violence intervention programs. These are the programs that help, and experts were warning, oh, you're doing this ahead of the summer? This is actually really not good for crime. Additionally, there are reports that a lot of cooling centers in DC are no longer open. And my last thing that I will say, the DC public pools, first of all, the outdoor pools are only open on the weekends, and they start shutting them down. Look, on a rolling basis, they begin closing on Sunday, August 3rd. First day of school in DC is August 25th. That's almost a month without this community resource open. Of course, I think that these issues that Trump is bringing up are to distract people from other things. But I think it's really important that we discuss, like, let's look at the facts, okay? These are the facts. Crime really isn't up. And you also made a lot of moves to, not support a better community. So I would love to hear, if you're still with me and you're a MAGA, Trump, Republican, voted for him, love him, how do you feel when you see the data? And I don't want to hear the data has been manipulated. I'm open to a conversation, but I'm not open to that conversation. That's the data, my friends. So like, if you don't believe the data, then we could pretend that Kamala Harris won. So anyway, weigh in, tell me.